My wheels are chock. My parking brake is on. I need a full tank of air for my air brakes test. I'll know when the tank is full when the governor cuts out. So I need to start up my engine. While my pressure is building up, I'm going to explain about my driver's side window. Make sure there's no cracks, no illegal stickers, rubber seal is intact, window not leaking, and make sure it's clean. I'll check driver's side windshield, passenger side windshield, entry door window, the same as my driver's side window. This is my side rearview mirror. The bracket, not cracked, not bent, securely mounted to the bus. No missing nuts, bolts, screws. Checking my mirror, make sure it's not cracked. No illegal stickers, and make sure it's adjusted to my driving ability. I'll check passenger side, same as driver's side. This is my windshield wipers. Checking it from the inside, checking the frame. It's not cracked, not bent, checking nuts and bolts, all securely tightened, not missing. And the rubber blade is in place. I'll check passenger side, same as driver's side. That was my governor cutout. I know I have a full tank of air. So I'm going to shut down my engine. Ignition key back on. I'm going to release my anchor lock. My bus is not going to roll because my wheel is chock. My first air brakes test is my air leakage test. I'm going to fully press my service brake to the floor. On that initial press, I should not lose no more than 10 psi. When the needle stabilizes, continue holding it down for 1 minute. I should not lose no more than 3 psi. Right now, my reading is 120. Initial press. Stabled at 110. Timing it for 1 minute, starting now. I lost 10 psi on that initial press. Kind of brace yourself, hold it very firmly, because if you let out a little bit of air, you will fail. So make sure it's firm. "30 seconds. "15 more seconds. Okay, that's a 1 minute. My needle is still stable at 110. I lost 0 psi. My next air brakes test is my low air warning light and buzzer. Low air warning light should come on before 60 psi or half the governor cutout, and buzzer. My low air warning light and buzzer. I'm going to deplete air again from the service brake. That's my low air warning light. Also, I can hear my buzzer. Came on at 78 psi. My next air brakes test is my parking brake pop-up. Just lifting up the cover. It's right underneath this cover. Okay. My parking brake should pop up anywhere between 20 to 45 psi. I'm going to deplete air again from my service brake. Watch for my pop-up. That was my pop-up. It's a little quiet, so you have to really watch it. And it popped up at 30 psi. Now I'm going to start my engine back up to build my pressure back up. Now I'm going to remove my chocks from the bus. Put it back in. Now I'm going to head back into the bus. I'm going to explain about my switches while my pressure is building up. Over here I got my passenger overhead air, which is on both sides. This is my AC, up for on, heater down. I got a 3-speed defroster, low, medium, high. It's in the front. Okay, and on the right side panel, right here I got my step lights, bottom and top. I got my entry door. It will open and close. This is my driver's light right above me. This is the ID clearance lights. It's on the outside, top, side, and the back. This is my headlight. Down here I have my high beam switch. Shows on the idiot panel. This is my four-way flasher, hazard. Shows on the idiot panel. This is my coach lights, up for top and bottom. Coming back here to my gauges. I got my cooling gauge here. Normal reading is 140 to 185. It's reading about 178. My battery voltage. Normal reading from 24 to 28, reading 28. Fuel gauge. This is my oil pressure gauge. Normal reading from 12 to 35, reading about 25. Okay, coming down. This is my wipers. Passenger side, driver side, washer fluid. Coming up to my steering wheel. I have my electric horn. Below here on the floor is my air horn. This is my turn signal. Down for left, up for right. But I'm going to check my parking brake if it holds the bus. Make sure my parking brake is on. Put it in 1/4, about 1/3 of the acceleration. Okay, bus holds. I'm going to try it in reverse. I know it's in reverse because I can hear the reverse alarm. About 1/3 of the gas. Okay, that holds too. Check my service brake. I'm going to explain it to you. I would normally drive 5 miles an hour, firmly pressing my service brake, coming to a complete stop abruptly. Checking the bus for any sponginess in the brake pedal, or maybe the bus pulling to left or right. None of those occurred, so it's all good. Seatbelt. Checking my seatbelt. Make sure it's not cut, frayed, worn, torn. Make sure it locks in the lock position, latches, and releases. This is my driver's seat. Make sure checking the frame. It's not cracked, not bent. Securely mounted to the floor. No missing nuts or bolts. The seat cushion securely mounted to the frame. Not cut, not ripped. No metal or springs protruding that might injure myself. I will check all 55 passenger seats and seat belts the same as my driver's seat. Emergency exit windows. Okay, this bus is equipped with 7 on the driver's side, 7 emergency exit windows on the passenger side. Each window has an instruction plate which it says emergency exit, lift this bar, push window open. Checking the window. Make sure it's not cracked. No illegal stickers. Rubber seal is intact. Window not leaking. Checking the hinges. Hinges not cracked, not rusted. And securely fastens back. I'll check all the other 13 emergency exit windows, the same as this window. This bus is equipped with 2 roof hatches, one in the front, one in the back. It also has an instruction plate, emergency exit, pull handle fully and push here. Also, checking the hinges, make sure it's not cracked, not rusted, not missing. Rubber seal is intact. Roof hatch not leaking. And securely fastens back. I'll check the back, same as the front. This bus is equipped with 3 emergency equipment. First one is fire extinguisher, located on the second row, passenger side. Make sure checking the inspection date, which was inspected August 2019, so it's good for 1 year. Also, make sure the needle is in the green in the gauge. That means it has a full charge. Also, this is a ABC rated for all types of fire. Make sure it's securely mounted underneath the seat, securely, no missing pins or parts. My second emergency equipment is located outside in the battery compartment, which is 3 reflective triangles. Make sure my triangles are not cracked, not bent, not missing any parts. Reflective tape is in place, and make sure there's no sand leaking from the base of the triangles. And my third emergency equipment is fuses. I would normally carry 1 per amperage, but this bus is equipped with circuit breakers. Checking my floor. Make sure there's no cracks, no holes in the floor. No debris, rubbish, passenger luggage blocking the aisle of the floor. Make sure stored away, passenger luggage stored away properly under the seat or in the overhead compartment. Coming down to my floor, the rubber mat is not lifted. That might cause a trip hazard. Also, my metal rails here, securely mounted. No sharp edges that might injure my passenger or myself. I'll check the stairs the same as my aisle. This bus is equipped with 5 grab bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 on the door. Make sure the grab bars are not cracked, not bent. No sharp metal protruding that might injure myself or my passenger. All securely mounted, no missing nuts and bolts. I'll check all the others the same as grab bar. Okay, this is my entry door. I got 2 hinges, 1 on top, 1 on the bottom. Make sure my hinges are securely mounted, not cracked, not rusted. No missing nuts or bolts. Checking my door seal is in place, not missing, not leaking. Checking my door, no cuts, no rips, no sharp edges that might injure myself or my passenger. Also, I can manually dump air. There's a dump air valve, and I can manually open and close the door manually.